It's week 19 of my weight loss journey, and I think I've finally broken through my stall. All right, everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Vanity, and I have lost 27 pounds on compound Tirzepatide. Now, for the past 4 or 5 weeks, the scale has not moved. I haven't been able to lose any weight. I have been stuck at 215 pounds for over a month. With the amount of money we pay for these medications and the amount of effort it takes, and having to stick myself with a needle every week, it really sucks to know that I have lost out on a whole entire month of progress. But I have good news. I hope so. I think I've broken my stall. Okay, so in my last few updates, I talked about how I was learning to take a bit of accountability for the fact that my stall was probably my fault. I had been eating all of the wrong things, I had been doing all of the wrong things, and kind of using compound Tirzepatide as a bit of a crutch. But I have since talked to my dietitian. I have gotten my ass into the gym some more, and I think I've actually started to make some progress. So for week 19, I stepped on the scale and I am weighing in at 212 pounds. Y'all, everybody take a moment of silence. I've been waiting to get to 212 pounds for a whole entire month. In fact, to be honest, by Thanksgiving, I wanted to be 200 pounds. So I'm way behind. But I've specifically wanted to get to 212 because that means I get to go shopping. I don't even know what I want to shop for anymore. Like, I'm so thrown off. I don't even know what I want to buy to celebrate. I guess I'll figure it out by the end of this video. But I'm weighing it at 212.9 exactly. And that means if I even look at a donut or a bag of candy or something, if I even look at a carb, I'm gonna be up over 213. So it is what it is. I'm happy that I have finally reached 212 pounds. That is a weight loss of 2.5 pounds since my last update, which was 2 weeks ago. So for one, I had to get rid of my diet sodas. Okay, shocker. I am a Coke Zero, Dr. Pepper Zero, Sprite Zero girly, especially cherry Coke Zero. Okay, especially cherry Coke Zero. I love my diet sodas, which is weird because technically I don't like diet soda. Like, there's Diet Coke and then there's Coke Zero. I don't like Diet Coke, but I like Coke Zero. Either way, let's call them all diet sodas. I had to get rid of those because I'm pretty sure we all know that artificial sweeteners can kind of hinder weight loss or whatever. They're nice on occasion. If you have to choose between drinking a regular soda or a diet soda, depending on what your goals are, one might be preferable every once in a while over the other. But I was drinking like a Coke Zero every day, maybe like twice a day. And I'm talking about like the 16-ounce bottles. I think they're 16, or are they 12? Whatever, the bottles of Coke Zeros. I was drinking those daily, and I just knew intuitively in my heart. I was in denial for a while, but I knew I had to get rid of them. I also started fasting a bit more. I typically intermittent fast on a regular basis, so I don't typically eat anything in the day until about 2, maybe 3 p.m. But where I struggle is I will continue eating late into the night because I work late. I'm a third shift person. So I will eat until 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. I've cut back on my late night eating so that I can have time for my food to digest and get some fasting going overnight. So I think that has helped me out a lot. I think my all day kind of eating, well, I'll say all night kind of eating, was causing a bit of a hindrance. And my working out, y'all, the gains have been gaining. Okay, I'm still not in the gym as often as I would like, but when I go hard. In fact, we are on our way to the gym right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit it pretty hard. But I said that to say, I think that my weight training has really, I mean, if anything, my weight training has kept me from gaining weight, because for the past few weeks, I haven't been eating the best, and I've been wondering, like, damn, I get I'm not losing weight, but it is a real shocker that I'm not even gaining weight. Like, I didn't even gain a pound. I just came from visiting a friend in Georgia, and I ate all types of candy and pizza. Like, I was just eating whatever the heck I wanted, and I hadn't gained any weight. I hadn't gained any weight. So I'm lucky that I did not get back into the 220s. I'm lucky I was able to maintain 215 for about a month. But it's time. It's time to move on. Like, this week will be my last Tirzepatide injection at 6 milligrams, which hasn't really been doing a whole lot for me. Like, I miss getting my 5 milligram from Hollandale. I'm now on a 6 milligram from Red Rock, a 6 milligram mixed with glycine. Not a fan. Not a fan. My next injection will be a 7.5 milligram from Akita. That's with mochi. Oh, I guess I did forget to mention that I had to switch telehealth companies again. Y'all, if you watched my last video, you know that I ordered a 5-month supply of Tirzepatide from Orderly Meds. I only got 1 month. I only got a 1 month supply. So yeah, that is its whole own separate video where I will talk about that, and it's a whole gigantic mess. But before I even get to that, I have an unused vial of Tirzepatide with B12 that I have to use from Mochi Health. Yes, I've been telehealth shopping around because people for some reason can't seem to get their shit together. Like, I don't know. Like, I had left Fridays, went to Orderly's fucking up, went to Mochi, back to... It's a hot mess. But said all that to say, I'll be taking my last 6 milligram dose in a couple of days, and then I will be titrating up to the 7.5. Now, when I talked about my weight loss stall, I did get a few comments that was like, I hear you, but girl, it's time to titrate up. It's like, I hear you, but it was time to titrate up. It was already in the works. I was already ready, waiting for my prescription. But what I said still does stand. When it comes to being on this medication, you have to make sure you're doing your part. You have to make sure you're doing the things that you need to do, or you will not see the results whether you titrate up or not. This medication isn't supposed to just force you to not eat, okay? Like, you're not supposed to just never want to eat. That's not very productive, and that's not sustainable long term. In fact, what are you going to do once you're off the medication if you use it as such a crutch? So I say that to say, I will be titrating up to the 7.5. That was already in the works. That was already recommended by my provider. However, I haven't titrated up yet, and I was able to break through my weight loss stall just by changing my eating habits and my exercise habits, okay? So I will be doing a whole entire separate video on how to know when it is time to titrate up, and we will see how that goes. Maybe I'll even film myself taking my last injection to say bye to Fridays and bye to that 6 milligram with glycine, because I didn't like it. Hated it. So let me go get my shoes on. Let me go get my workout bag. We're going to hit the gym. I'm going to show you a little bit of my gains, and I'll show you the things I like to take to the gym with me to help have a more productive workout. And then we're going to go to the mall and figure out what I'm going to buy to celebrate 212 pounds. Oh my God. You know what? I didn't even realize. That means I am officially 30 pounds down. I don't have to say 27 pounds no more. I have been saying 27 pounds for like 3 or 4 videos straight. Like, I am officially 30 pounds down. And you know what that means? That means I have to do my doggy challenge, where my dog is 35 pounds. I have to pick him up and try to carry him around and see how long I can last carrying around that 30-pound ball of fluff. I was going to say ball of fat, but I'm not going to call my dog fat. He's a ball of fluff, and he needs to go on a diet. 30 pounds down? Oh my God. Okay, I'm excited about that. I think that's oh yeah, I'm getting good workout vibes right now. My workout babe is workout babing right now. I'll figure out another way to say that later, but I feel good now. It's been so long, like I forgot the anticipation of the 30-pound mark. 30 pounds down. Okay. I wonder if we could get another 10 pounds before the end of the year. Is that ambitious? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'll be back with my gym equipment, and I'll show y'all my gains. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the things that I like to take with me to the gym to make my workouts run a bit smoother. I use a gym at my apartment complex, so they don't always have everything that I need. And some of these things are just personal use, or like things you may not want to share. Things you may not want to share anyway. So the one thing that I really like are my gloves. So I like to do a lot of weight training and using free weights, in fact. So like dumbbells, for example, some people don't mind their hands getting a little callousy. I had a personal trainer that was like, gloves. You don't need gloves. What do you need gloves for? And I'm like, so I don't get calluses. He's like, boo, like basically gloves are for weaklings. But I like mine. I wear them. Okay, don't let anybody shame you into getting calloused hands. And I get these from Amazon. In fact, I think everything that I'm going to share I have gotten from Amazon. The other thing that I like to bring with me, because I have an unstable knee due to a knee surgery, knee injury, knee surgery, I like to bring a knee brace, okay? And mine are in a size extra large, if that helps. Maybe I'll show you me with it on. I don't always wear it, but for times when I'm doing my lower body exercises, if I feel like my knee is wobbly or unstable, or even if it's just me experiencing some pain, the compression is enough to get me through my workout. So I definitely like to have that. Now, resistance bands. There are a few different ones that I like to bring with me. I am not really a resistance band person, but a personal trainer got me into the habit of using them. So I like to bring one of these, which are mostly known as like booty bands, whatever. You wrap them around the upper part of your knee, lower part of your thigh, and you can do side step squats. I've actually shown it before in one of my videos, or you can look at my shorts. But I like to bring that one to do some warm-ups. Even when I do my lower body workouts, it's gonna be weighted. But I like to do that one as mobility. I like to use it for my mobility and my warm-ups. The other two that I like to bring are this type of resistance band. This is a really long one, and I bring me a short one. Now, when you buy these, they come in different colors, and the different colors represent different levels of resistance. So those I use for warming up and doing mobility on my upper body, and I will show you an example of some of those mobility exercises that I like to do. Now, the other thing that I like to bring are my boxing shoes. Now, I don't box, but since I do squats and I do a lot of weight-bearing exercises for my lower body, I like to keep my feet flat on the floor. I don't always put them on, honestly. I tend to wear Skechers or sneakers that have a little bit of a heel to them, or an incline or whatever, like a pillow type of situation. But I know better. I know that if you're gonna be squatting, lunging, doing anything with your lower body, your feet should be flat on the floor. So oftentimes I'll just kick my shoes off and work out in my socks. Sometimes if I'm being really lazy, I'll just keep my shoes on. But if I'm being a good noodle, I'll go ahead and put my boxing shoes on so that my feet are covered, but they still manage to stay flat on the ground. The other thing that I like to bring are my ankle straps. I really, really like to do donkey kicks and kickbacks on the cable machine. And it seems like every gym in the universe that I have ever been to has a conspiracy to not have any ankle straps when I get there. It's the most annoying thing in the world, and I finally just decided it's best that I bring my own ankle straps with me to the gym so that I can do my kickbacks, and it has been completely, totally worth the money, worth the extra, thought of having my own straps with me, because I promise you, go to a gym right now. They ain't gonna have no ankle straps. I don't care if it's Planet Fitness. I don't care if it's LA Fitness. They ain't gonna have no ankle straps. They ain't gonna have them. The last thing that I like to bring with me is a yoga strap. Now, this I probably use the least of all because I hate stretching. I should stretch more. I hate stretching. And when I do use my yoga strap, I use it for like stretching my hamstring, stretching my quads, stretching my, I don't know, all of the leg muscles, but I use it basically, hip flexors. I use it to stretch out my lower body on the floor, but I'm about to make an excuse. The weight room at my gym doesn't have a yoga mat, so I kind of got to go all the way to the yoga studio to do my stretching. So a lot of times I just skip it because I'm lazy. However, considering I might be losing my physical therapist pretty soon, I won't have that crutch anymore, which means I'll have to stretch if I want to continue to be successful at my weight training. So that's pretty much it. That's everything that I like to bring to the gym with me. I put it all into a bag, a backpack. I don't have a gym bag. And I carry it with me every single time I go to the gym. Whether I use all of the pieces or not, I make sure I have them with me just in case. So I got my gloves on. We're doing upper body today. I already did my warm up. I ran for a couple of minutes on the treadmill. So my heart rate has kind of come back down by now, but it's okay. I'm gonna start out with my arms and give you a little bit of footage of that. And I will be back halfway through my workout to let you know how it's going. Okay, I lied. So I didn't come back halfway through my workout. There were people in the gym, and I don't like recording and talking in front of people. So I just decided to do my workout and get out of there. So now I'm in the car and I'm about to head to the mall, but I wanted to tell y'all something real quick. I made a boo-boo. I made an uh-oh. So I went to the gym and did some weight training, but I forgot to eat today. Now, if you're wondering, how do you forget to eat? It happens a lot to me since being on the GLP-1. And before I started taking Tirzepatide, I could work out in a fasted state with no problem. But because this medication already controls blood sugar, and then you have to use up whatever you have to do weight training, I'm pretty sure my blood sugar is really low right now. Like I'm even like my hands are a little shaky. It could be my pre-workout that has caffeine in it. So who knows? It's not like I tested my blood sugar, but I'm willing to bet that my blood sugar is really low right now. So I went and grabbed me a protein shake, which is my lifeline. I love these Fairlife protein shakes. I like the 30 gram, the 27 gram, and I think there's a 42 gram protein one, which is like a lot larger. But this is the easiest one that I can find. So I really like this one. It's low in sugar, only 4 grams of carbs. And I grabbed me a granola bar. It's not the greatest health food in the world, but it's just what I had on hand. I could have been an adult and decided to just stay home and cook, but we got shit to do. We got to go figure out how I'm going to go celebrate or what I'm going to get to celebrate 30 pounds lost. It's probably not going to be anything dramatic, but I've set a little tradition for myself to get myself something nice every 10 pounds to celebrate, and 212 puts me at another 10 pounds down officially. So I'm headed to the mall. I just wanted to share, whatever you do not go to the gym without eating first, okay? And if you do, be very careful because that could potentially lead to fainting, lightheadedness, especially since I know I'm going to drive. I wanted to make sure I ate something before I drive my car. Don't want to fuck around and faint while I'm driving. So I'm going to eat this, drink my protein shake, and when I come back, we will be at the mall. Okay, so that might have been a flop. So apparently it's a terrible idea to go to the mall with no plan, no list, no idea what you want to buy because you end up buying everything. I swear, I popped in and out of stores aimlessly, just kind of searching around for what I might want. And one thing led to another, and before I knew it, I was doing so much shopping that my bank actually had to text me like, "Is this you?" we're detecting maybe some potential fraud. And I'm like, no, it's me. It's me. Yeah. Seems like I'm kind of shopping a lot. Yeah, I know. I've been a good noodle up until this point. So I decided to do some last minute holiday shopping and don't go to the mall without a plan or a list. Don't do that. That's, you know how they say don't go to the grocery store hungry? Same thing applies. Don't go shopping unless you know exactly what you want. I did ultimately decided I was going to do some last minute Christmas shopping, and there's 50 birthdays this month, so I did some last minute birthday shopping. But when it came to me, I didn't really know what I wanted. I thought I wanted some Victoria's Secret, went in there and didn't see anything I wanted. They had some overpriced sweatsuits that I didn't want. And then I definitely thought I wanted some Lululemon. Now, I have not purchased from Lululemon before, but I've popped in there a couple of times and then just like at the sight of the first price tag, I'm like, I think I'll go. But this time I was like, no, I'm surely gonna get something from Lululemon. I can splurge. I'm 30 pounds down. And apparently 212 pounds is still too big for Lululemon. Okay, so I went in there and I was looking for some leggings, and apparently their leggings only go up to a size 14, which, if I'm not mistaken, a size 14 is still plus size. 12, 14, is that plus? Yeah. So I'm about a 16. I think I'm like a 16, 18. Maybe I can fit a 14. I don't know. I actually haven't tried yet since I've lost 30 pounds, in case you haven't heard already. But yeah, I went into there and I was like, oh, this stuff's cute, but $98 for some leggings that might not fit. No, that's not gonna work out. And on top of that, I remember their CEO was in a bit of a controversy because he was pretty much like, our leggings aren't meant for bigger women. They're not for you. Like, I guess some people were complaining about how see-through the fabric was or whatever. And he was straight up like, no, we have a certain type of clientele that we're aiming for, target group that we're aiming for. And if you don't fit within that size range, tough luck. I mean, when I heard that, I was like, okay, I mean, if I don't fit something at a store, I don't cry in a car. I just go to a different store. So turns out I might still be too large for Lululemon, okay? It is what it is. Like, it was fine. I just decided to continue on about my merry way throughout the mall, seeing what else I could find. And I almost gave up. Honestly, I almost gave up. I was like, well, maybe I just don't have a 30-pound treat idea. I did want some perfume, but Sephora was so chaotic. I like to get my perfume from Sephora or Macy's. But Sephora was it was a chaotic mess. It was jam-packed. Like, I couldn't even really get to the perfume to smell them the way that I wanted to. I thought I wanted Valentino, but the scent that I want is more of a springtime scent, so I think I'm gonna wait to get it. Either way, Sephora was a bust, Lululemon was a bust. I was getting ready to leave the mall without a 30-pound reward in hand, and then I ran across Fabletics. So, Fabletics, I have heard of Fabletics, but I had not shopped there before. In fact, I don't think I've ever been in the store. In fact, I don't even think I knew they had a store. I've only heard of Fabletics through like ads and commercials and stuff, so I thought they were purely online. But I was like, if Lululemon want to be all Hasidity, let's see what's going on with Fabletics. So obviously, I was able to find something that I wanted, that I thought was cute. And I found some, what I consider to be fabulous leggings. I got one in this burgundy color. Now with the light, with my ring light, it looks kind of maybe plum or magenta. I don't know, but it's darker than what it looks like with this light. So I found this this pair of leggings. I think it has a pocket on it. Did I get the ones with the pocket? I probably didn't get the one with the pocket. You know how you go into a store and like nothing's where it's supposed to be? I kind of got that vibe. So I was doing the best to match what I was getting with the mannequin. And yeah, I think I ultimately decided on one that does not have a pocket. But of course, you can't see what it looks like with it all folded up like this. I will eventually put these on and show what the fit is like. And then I got a pair in black, and these are loose thread. I don't like that. That's not a good sign. It doesn't look like it's falling out of pulling out of anywhere. Maybe it was just kind of stuck to the fabric. But I got this black pair, and it has this nice, like, what would I call this? Ribbon, maybe? This like stretchy ribbon on the back. I think that is gonna look so cute across my lower back. Like that's gonna look bomb as hell. And I got my yoga pants leggings in a extra large. I don't know if that's gonna fit. When I was in my 240s, I was wearing a 2X. So now that I'm 212, I don't know if I'm a large or an extra large or if I still need a 2X. I doubt I still need a 2X, but I'm not really sure. So either way, it was really cool because they had a deal where if I signed up for the membership, their monthly membership, I could get 2 pairs of leggings for $24 instead of like $70 a piece, which is crazy. Like I've never paid more than like $20 for some leggings at Old Navy. Like I don't know. This is giving Lululemon prices. Lululemon might be a little bit higher, but I went through with it because one, I was splurging a little bit, but I did not pay $70 a piece for these leggings. I got them for $12 a piece. I signed up for the membership. It's $60 a month that goes toward a purchase of your choice or whatever, but I'm probably just going to cancel it. I'm probably not even going to let the first payment post or whatever, so we'll see about that. But I am excited about my new leggings. Hopefully Fabletics is a reputable company in the sense that the quality of the material is just good. I don't know anything about them really, honestly, other than, like I said, a few ads. So hopefully the fit is good. Hopefully it's not too sheer. And hopefully I look good in those leggings. Okay, so I keep trying to record over my dog barking at the door or woofing at the door. It's not really quite a bark. It's more like a huff and a woof. I don't know. So I can't seem to record over it or get him to be quiet long enough for me to record it. So if you hear him, and now he wants to eat or drink water, whatever he's doing over there, wonderful. Okay, so if you hear it, I'm sorry. Maybe I could do something about the sound and editing, but what's next for me? So my plan is to do some daily weighing in so I can stay on top of my progress. Is that the most healthy for some people? No, some people really can't handle the mental stress of weighing in daily and the daily fluctuations. But I have found that it works wonders for me. In fact, when I don't weigh in daily, I tend to backslide a lot more. So I'm going to be weighing myself in daily. I am going to continue on with my fasting. I may even do some extended fasting. I want to do a 36-hour fast so bad. When I was younger, I used to be able to do a 36-hour fast with my eyes closed, hands tied behind my back. Like, it was so simple, but I'm an old lady now. Okay, let me stop. But mentally, I haven't been able to commit to it, but I really, really, really want to do one. And I am trying to get myself together for the new year. Like, I'm already done with 2024. I'm so glad it's December. I am so ready for this year to be over. Call me a pessimist. I don't know. Maybe I'm an optimist because I feel like 2025 is really going to be my year. Who knows? New year, new me, New Year's resolution, all that jazz. I'm that girl. I'm the girl that at the first of the new year, I'm the person that's like, oh yeah, my life's immediately different. Life's changed. Whatever happened in the previous year, it stays there. So I'm looking forward to the new year, but with that comes a lot of challenges as far as me meeting my weight loss goals, my overall wellness and health goals. Over the next 30 days, my plan is to just prepare myself for the new year and hopefully lose as much weight as I can while I am, again, still have access to compound Tirzepatide. I do have one more trip coming up. I will be going to New York in a few weeks, and hopefully I will be able to get some footage of the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. Nothing like the tree that I have. I mean, my tree is or whatever, but I do want to go see the Rockefeller Center tree, and that will be interesting because New York has gotten a little weird. But nevertheless, I'm looking forward to spending some time with family. I'm looking forward to having some good food in New York. And also, the reason that matters is because at the start of the year, I will be going gluten-free completely. I'm going to be one of those people. I've done it several times before, but I never actually stick to it. This time is going to be different because I'm looking to do this permanently to an extent. I don't want to say permanently to an extent, but I'm looking to do it permanently. It turns out I might be allergic to gluten. I haven't done a test yet, but based on my symptoms that I've discussed with my doctor and my own self-experimentation with removing it and adding it and removing it and adding it, I might have a gluten sensitivity or allergy. So I'm going to be eliminating it completely at the start of the year, which means whatever holiday treats I still want to have, I have until the rest of December to have them. So I'm looking forward to having some good food when I get to New York. And that's pretty much it. Next video, I don't know what it's gonna be. I have so many ideas. I have so many things written down, but I've been so busy that I'm getting my videos out like one or two videos every other week, which sucks. I'm so sorry if you like the weekly weigh-ins and updates. I think I kind of fell back because I really didn't have much to say with being at 215 for a month straight, but 2.5 pounds down, 30 pounds down total, 212. I am back in the game. If you're new here, please consider liking and subscribing and set your notification bell to auto notifications because who knows when I'm going to be uploading next. One of these days, maybe I should put consistency as the word of the year for 2025 because I have not been consistent this year. But I will see you all in the next one. Bye.